Sometimes all you need is a quiet moment to slow down and appreciate how far you've come. Life has a way of changing when you least expect it. One day you're following a familiar routine, and the next you're learning to embrace something completely different. Growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it happens in the small moments, in the adjustments, the challenges, and the quiet victories that shape who we become. Today felt like the perfect day to step outside and enjoy nature while reconnecting with all of you. So come, take a walk with me.
You say it's special, one of a kind, one of the better boys. I'm on your level.
So hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tropical Sham, and if you've been here for a while, thank you so much for sticking around. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, and before I jump into anything, I just want to say how grateful I am for each and every one of you. Now, when I checked my channel recently, I saw that we're now at 452 subscribers, and really it made me smile. Yeah, I mean, I know it might not seem like a huge number to some people, but for me, that's 452 real people who decided to click the subscribe button, and that means a lot, especially when I haven't been, consistent as I would have liked. So where have I been? So to answer that question, as some of you may know, I've recently migrated to the United States. Now, I don't want to get into too many details just yet because there are parts of my life that I would like to keep private, but I will say that moving to a new country is exciting, overwhelming, and honestly a little emotional at the same time. When people think about moving, they often imagine the exciting part, like going to new places, gaining new opportunities and new experiences. And yes, those things are true, but what people don't always talk about is that everything that comes with starting over. Starting over means learning a new routine. It means getting familiar with your surroundings. It means figuring out where everything is, building new habits and trying to create, a sense of normalcy again. Now, it has been a journey, and I'm really excited to share this part of the journey with you guys. Now, if I'm to be honest, there has been days where I've looked at my camera and thought, I really need to take up the camera, I need to film, I need to create content. But then, life would happen, and before I knew it, another week had gone by. But one thing I've learned is that sometimes life asks us to pause, and it's not because we're giving up on our dreams, but because we are adjusting to a new season. And I think that's okay. It's okay to learn to adjust to new seasons in our lives. One thing I didn't want to do was to rush to take up the camera and create YouTube content just for the sake of posting something. I wanted to actually come back on camera, when I had the time and the mindset to create something meaningful. And if I'm being completely honest, I missed this. I miss, sitting in front of the camera. I really miss talking to you guys. Yeah, I missed talking to the camera. I missed editing my videos. I missed reading the comments for the small portion of you that comment on my videos. I missed feeling creative. Content creation has always been something I genuinely enjoy. And even though, life got busy, I always wanted to come back on the camera. One thing this move has taught me is that life can change very quickly. Sometimes we're focused on, reaching the next destination that we forget to appreciate the journey. And I've also realized that it's okay if life doesn't go exactly according to plan. Sometimes we put pressure on ourselves to have everything figured out, but the truth is we're all learning as we go. And right now, I'm learning. It's a new environment, and I'm learning how to navigate a new chapter. I'm learning how to build new routines. I'm learning how to balance life while making time for things that I love. and one of those things is actually doing YouTube. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for staying subscribed. Thank you for every like. Thank you for every comment. Thank you for every view. Thank you for every share. Now, all the likes, the views, the shares, the comments, it really does encourage me more than you know. So now let's talk about what's next. Now, I'm really excited because I have a lot of ideas for my channel. I want to continue sharing lifestyle content, you know, little adventures, places I visit, and moments that make life special. But at the same time, I do want to have sit-down videos like this. You know, I'm still figuring out exactly what the next chapter will look like. But what I do know, one thing I do know, is that I want this channel to feel authentic. I don't want to create content just because I feel like I have to. I want to create content because I genuinely enjoy the process, and I hope that, you know, enjoyment comes across in every single video that I do. And of course, I'd like to hear from you, so leave a comment and let me know what kind of videos would you like to see. I know that people like to see me, you know, going different places and just enjoying the moment. But apart from that, if there are other things that you would like to see, please don't be afraid to say so. Now, before I go, I just want to say thank you for being here and taking the time to listen. It truly means a lot. Life here in the United States has been a journey of learning and adjustment, and this is just a small glimpse of my experience. There's still so much more I want to share in a future video. I'll go deeper into the differences I've noticed between the United States, you know, the culture, the lifestyle, the opportunities, and even the everyday things that feel so different when you're actually, you know, living them, as opposed to, you know, seeing them on the TV or hearing about somebody else's experience. I also want to talk about what I miss most about being home, because no matter where life takes you, there are always parts of your roots that, you know, stays with you. The food, the people, the energy, the sense of belonging. You know, I also want to share more about the process of starting over in a new place. It's not always easy, but it teaches you a lot of strength, growth, and finding your way step by step. Yeah, so definitely more to come on that. For now, I'll just leave it here and say that, you know, I appreciate you guys being a part of this moment with me. I hope that you'll stay around for the next conversation, because there's more that I want to, you know, open up and share as life unfolds. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you in another video. Bye.